Okay, Libra. So interesting. Let's begin with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is a card of this man standing looking at cups full of different things. And it represents options, and it may represent fantasies or hopes or dreams. So when we think about the Seven of Cups, we're thinking about that you're going to have options and that you're considering a lot of things perhaps that you're hoping for or wishing for. I often think that it's like a what-if card. What if I did this? What if I moved in this direction? Wouldn't it be great if this happened? And so imagining and daydreaming and visualizing what you're hoping for, certainly it's not a bad thing to do, because it does bring hope and it does bring a little joy when you can sit and fantasize. The danger is if you sit all day and fantasize and you make no move and you're just continually wrapping yourself in your daydreams, that may not be beneficial in the long run. So the Seven of Cups tells us that you have options, you're considering options, you're thinking about things. It may be a little chaotic because it may be overwhelming. And maybe you have a lot of things to consider and it's hard to narrow down. But it's important to try to narrow it down. Narrowing it down to something that would be manageable and doable. And then you can get back to fantasizing again and thinking about, well, what's next? So here we have 2 7 cards. And 7s are often about discovery and knowledge, reflection. And reflection is really quite true and apparent in this illustration because we have the Seven of Pentacles. Earth energy, grounded, practical, and we can see this guy here, he's taken a break from working on the pentacle bush. And this can be, again, taking time out to consider, to contemplate, to assess what you've been doing. And am I on the right path? Am I doing what I need to do to get that certification? Am I doing what I need to do to save money for the vacation that I hope to take later on this year? It is checking your systems, to checking your process to see if it's working. Ultimately, this is a card about patience, that you're working hard, you're managing your resources, you're managing your energy, and you're hoping for that reward. And sometimes it takes a long time to get the reward, and you're like, do I have it in me to hang in there and to make this thing reach harvest? So here, options, been working diligently, taking a time out again to think about what's going on. Do you want to continue? So 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is this fire energy. The fire energy brings enthusiasm and passion. That's what this suit is all about. And so the Knight of Wands is someone who is going to make things happen. He's going to take action. So I think that this is a welcome card, because here, as you're considering and you're thinking and you're contemplating, this is saying you need to make a choice, you need to move forward, you need to take a step. You need to dive right in. So whatever it is that you've been considering or wanting to do, whether you're fantasizing about different options, maybe it's getting a new job, maybe it's manifesting a relationship or dating different people. You've had a lot of patience in trying to make it come true, and you may be questioning that. And the Knight of Wands would say, keep in action, keep in motion, go for the experience, go for the excitement. Don't rest now. It's like saying, come out of this. Come on, get back on the horse and start riding. The Wands, the Knight of Wands, he can be impetuous, if I say this correctly, impetuous. He can be hard-charging, charismatic, fun-loving, but really looking to get involved, looking to do things. Is not going to stand idly by. So with the Knight of Wands, there's some movement here. And the movement may be in contrast to what you're feeling. Because with the Two of Swords, you might be struggling to make a decision. You may be putting off a decision. You may not be wanting to deal with something. And it's not the right time for you. And so as a result, you're blindfolded, your heart is crossed with these swords. You might be in an impasse. You might just be in a place where you're just not ready. Now's not the time. And again, choices and decisions to be made. Sword energy, your suit of air energy, of intellectual, trying to process all of this and trying to get a going forward plan. So what's interesting is this Two of Swords is right next to the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about balance. It's about finding your balance in all the things that you have to do, all of the activities related to home, career, bills, activities, friends, and trying to keep it together. So here we have two and another two. And this two is also about having to make decisions. You may have a lot of things going on that you have to juggle, that you have to try to make sure that you don't drop any of these pentacles and that they crack or crash to the floor. So finding balance, and again, there's also this sense of busyness here in May. Busyness and the potential of chaos or just having a lot on your mind. Between the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, contemplating and thinking. Here we have some thinking cards. Two of Swords, which is I'm trying to either don't want to deal with making a decision, I don't want to deal with taking a step, even though I know in my heart I probably should. And then I'm considering how am I doing? When am I going to get to that reward? Trying to find the balance. Well, with the Sun, the Sun comes in. It's a very powerful card. And big idea for this reading is that, yes, you may be having all of this indecision. You may be visualizing, daydreaming, fantasizing, blocking, unable to decide, but ultimately it's all going to work out for you because this is a card of happiness. This is a card of abundance, of light, of letting the light into your life, letting the light fill your heart and fill your soul. And, this tells us that things related to job work out, things relating to relationships are good. There's radiance and there's confidence. So working through this, you are going to gain confidence. And gaining that confidence is going to allow you to feel a little bit of liberation. Because we see this child here with the big banner, the red banner. He's kind of riding the horse. And you may feel, after you get through this, that you're going to feel freer and happier and able to handle things. Because with the Strength card, another significant major arcana card, this Strength card is about having, first of all, having the belief in yourself that you are strong enough to handle anything that comes your way. That's the first thing. The second thing is that this woman is gently handling the lion. And so there's a soft control here. And it's a sense of taming perhaps your impulses or the things that might derail you of trying to stay on top of them and to focus on gentleness and kindness and compassion in order to work your way through issues versus brute force. And having the Sun and the Strength are two cards that really speak well and that really help this reading. In May, you're going to be recognized for your good work. You are building something. You are working with others successfully. You are recognized for your talents and your abilities. And this is a group card. So whether this is relationships with your family, your spouse, your loved one, or working at the office or in clubs or, groups that you're involved with, church groups, but working together. It certainly does, looking at the Two of Pentacles, there's a lot going on to balance and to keep going. I feel that there's a keep going here with this Seven of Pentacles, that there's many options to you that may be confusing, that may be exciting, that may be derailing you from moving forward. And this Seven of Cups could certainly be a part of this Two of Swords, which is perhaps not wanting to make a decision, needing to make a decision with the Knight of Wands, needing to make a play to get in there. But the Sun is the heart, and here it's saying everything's going to work out for you in whichever way you go, that you have the strength to handle any situation, and ultimately working with others will be successful. You're going to be recognized for your skills and, building something that is beautiful and that is memorable. So let's see, we have Cups, Pentacles, Swords, and Wands, and Majors. So really, we have a little bit of everything within this reading. And we have some very interesting with the numbers. Sevens, twos, and the 8 here. Okay, so let's get a little more information. We'll take a look at an oracle card. We'll see what else we can gather. My fearless freedom lights up the world. It's a beautiful card, and finding your freedom, finding your answers, reflecting your options and your freedom and lighting up the world certainly is a lovely card to pair with the Sun. Not only lighting up your world, but lighting up others' as well. Because when you give your light to Earth and to the world, it is sent right back to you. It's given to you tenfold over. A positive, fulfilling, warm, loving light. Okay, we'll pick one more card for love. We'll see what's in store. And this is responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So responsibility. Power of your thoughts. True words. The Strength card. Believing that you're strong enough to handle anything. The Sun card of experiencing the warmth and the radiance and the energy and the creativity and the inspiration that the Sun gives us. So, your thoughts drive everything. And yes, it's great to visualize with the Seven of Cups. It's great to imagine and to hope for. But dialing it down and directing your energy can be beneficial in reaping rewards within your life and having success, having abundance and prosperity. So Libra, I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading, something of value. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, or comment, and join our wonderful community here at Magnetic Tarot. And come back again for another reading, and I thank you so much for your time in watching this. Take care. Bye-bye.